Hi everyone, it's Quest YouTube channel. Welcome back to another video on my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about our lineups. Now this is our extended bench, so not the full lineups that will come out tomorrow. So let's jump straight into it, yeah? Now if you're returning my class, welcome. If you are new to the channel and you're watching this for the first time, like, comment and subscribe. It means a lot to me. So first day of lockdown, 4 cases got reported and they added probably 2 more to that. So we are in lockdown again. It's bullshit, but it is what it is. So let's see what is going on with the lineups. How I do this is simple. I'll let you guys have your say as well, but this is the lineups personally for our clash against Hawthorn. Now there was a COVID case in Tasmania which they had to move the game up back to the MCG where it originally was. This will be in front of no crowds again, which I think was originally planned. But I'll go through the lineups. I'll go through who I think the final changes are, and then obviously, I'll probably do the preview tomorrow. But let's jump straight into it, shall we? Because there's a lot to digest when it comes to things like this. So our lineup, so the ins and outs are Cox, McCreary, Wilson and Dacos ins. Murphy's out with the medical sub. But the lineups are Quainer, Roughhead and Maynard, Cripps, Mudgeon and Howe. Second game back for Jeremy Howe, it's going to be tough. He was good in his first game back after an knee injury and as well, and the injuries that Jeremy Howe's had this year. Either way, it's going to be tough second game back because, first game you're up and about. Second time, that's when you can be rusty as well. So you want to prepare the best you can. Second time up, on top of that, I still think he'll play a pivotal role for us, and I think that we will pretty much get the win across that. But generally our half-back line are generally a good prospect for us as well. Now, and midfield, I'll go through the centre and I'll go through the rocks and the robbers as well. Whew. Hoskin, Elliott, DeGoey, Main, Grundy, Sidebottom, Adams. I think that's a really good lineup. To me personally, I would rather have that type of midfield. I would not make any changes to that this week. I think you gotta play the way how I think that you're going to play the structure. Other than that, I think we are going to be alright, and I think we are going to share the thoughts as much as possible on top of that. But having said that, I think we need to take a look and go, alright, Main's playing on his usual spot on the wing. That's where he played really well in 2018. He's a Mr. Fixer guy for us, and what a career he's had. He retired off his own bat. I think good on him. I think he had a year or two left in him. I certainly thought that. The reason why I think that is because he came to us at the end of the 2016 season through the free agency, and he struggled in his first time, like early form. But I think the more that he settled, I think the more that he became the man that can do anything on what the coach is asking him to do. And I think he should be a mentor for us. Look, he wants to spend time with family. I think, your footy careers are always short. It's never a long, like a 30-year career as a player. But having said that, I think that's a really good chance for that. I do like the going with Hawthorn Elliott in the middle and on the other wing as well. I think that does sets up our season as well. I think you gotta play the kids. I think we're gonna see more of that, but I think that could be a huge possibility as well on top of that. I like Adams and Sidebottom. I think Jeremy Howe's captain this week. I think Taylor Adams will be, next week or the week after. But I think, after all, I think Adams shows real good leadership. So does still Sidebottom. And he plays his role really well. Now, the forward line is Thomas, Cameron, Givenen, Henry, Monchik, and Elliott. If there was one chance, I say, it's a good lineup. If I do see there's a possibility of it now, it's Givenen. But other than that, I think with our forward line structures, I think that's pretty spot on. I think we're playing better footy than Hawthorn, and I think that we're showing that Givenen can play. I think now that I've had a look at him personally through my glasses, and what I mean by that is I've seen what he can do. The game against Port Adelaide, I thought, maybe it's, you show glimpses, but you just don't really know what to expect. I think he definitely can play, and I think him and McCreary are going to be like the small forwards as much as possible, and I think the way that we've looked at it is I think it's pretty much in great form. I truly do think that. So as much as anything, I absolutely love on how we're playing as a group. Josh Thomas, my gut feeling, I think that he might go to another club at the end of the season. My truly gut feeling is I love him. I love Josh Thomas. I think what he does is so underrated and what we don't look for. I think we need to remember that he is, 27, 28, so he's got a few years left in him now. Whether or not the club will look to give him that opportunity at Collingwood or somewhere else, I think it's at somewhere else. I think that he's been the reason why that we've performed well is because he brought back his 2018 form, and now I think that he's found that form, I think it's good for him. But if I have to say to a team that he might go to, so I think it's the Gold Coast Suns. But I certainly don't want to lose him as a player because he brings so much to the footy club, and he brings so much in his role and what he has to do. So I think that could be a possibility, and there might be headlines through now to this as well. But other than that, yeah, I still think that's a decent forward line. I still think that we're going to kick enough scores. But Hawthorn do play that slow kick mark game. They like to try and bring it defensively. I think what we need to do is attack. What we did against West Coast, we have to do against Hawthorn. And Hawthorn are a young team, so they didn't put Brisbane Lions to the sword. So they sort of stopped in that area as well. So I think that's why I've gone for Collingwood than Hawthorn, is because, well, exactly that, like our win, like we didn't give West Coast any much of a chance of coming back. You know, we kept going. Hawthorn, they stopped. And they are a rebuilding team, so I think with Sam Mitchell, I think they might play a different game plan, but who knows at this point. Something to really look out for. Now, the interchange is Bianco, Cox, Dacos, McCreary, Noble, Wasco, and Wilson. My gut feeling is, I think Cox is gone. I don't think he'll be at Collingwood next year. If he does come in, I don't think we'll make any changes, but if we do, I think he'll be that forward option and not playing the ruck. I don't think we're going that tall. I think we'll be smart about how we go about this. But I feel like he's played his last game. Look, I don't want it to happen, but the facts are, it's hard, you know? Dacos, look, it'd be good to see him back. How has he trained? Look, I have no idea. I have no idea, guys. I think, personal opinion, I would not play him. I just think just get him right. Like, there's 2 games left. Even Cox, like, if you're going to play Cox, don't need to play Dacos. I think that's what we might need to do. I think it might be a big call to say this, but why would you want to risk it? It's not for me not to say. Look, and this is just an opinion, guys. It's not what I know or what I don't know. I just have an opinion that he won't. That I don't think Josh Dacos will play. If I had to guess why that is the case, I think just put him on ice. I think train him. If he's fit to play him. But at the same time, we're not playing for any finals chances at the moment. Look, there is that possibility that we can, but I don't think we will, to be honest. That's just what I think, you know. Would I play Cox? I probably wouldn't, to be brutally honest, and that's how I see things. If he does play, look, I'm always happy. I'm not on the inner circle at the Pies. I would love to. So I would have a rough idea on what would be going on, but I think I think we need to start making some tough decisions. Maybe the players have been told. Maybe, you want to go out on a high. Playing for the Guernsey, playing for the jumper, the black and white stripes, you're always going to be proud of that. And I truly think that we're going to have to keep playing these kids. McCreary, would I play him? The only problem is he going to get injured again? It's a risk that I personally wouldn't take. I would just keep the lineups as it is. But maybe they just play him, but who comes out? Like, you can't force Givenden to miss. You can't force Josh Thomas to miss, or maybe we're going to make that change is Oliver Henry. Maybe we might have to come out for Bowen McCreary at the moment, but other than that, I don't see why we can't think of anywhere else but to make that change. I still think that we are a dangerous team regardless, and I think that we're going to have to play really well to keep that going, and it's going to be tough. It's going to be a weird situation, but if I were to make any changes, I'd just make the one or two. I would keep Givenden in and Henry in, and I would play McCreary maybe for Nathan Wilson that would come out, and then maybe if you're going to decide on something, probably I play Tom Wilson. Yeah, I give Wilson a game. And maybe that might be it. It's... But, yeah, look, guys, that's the end of that video. It's a tough one. I don't know what the club will do. I think we will play really well when it comes with who we got in, who we got out. But they're not going to make much difference, are they? It's going to be just the guys to select. My gut feeling is I will not drop Josh Thomas. Why not? No, he's played so well. I want him to be in the team. Otherwise, what's the point? We're gonna have selection headaches if that was the case. So, look, guys, that's the end of my lineups. As much as I want to see Mason Cox stay and Josh Thomas stay at the club, I think that we're going to have to make some decisions going forward. I hope you guys do like this video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. As a Pies fan and as a member, I can happily tell you that one or two changes, but I would not change much. We change too many, it upset the formula of the win, and I think that's how I see it as well. But until then, look, like, comment and subscribe. It really means the world to me, guys. I love you all. I think to my 103 subscribers, I'll talk about this a little bit. I try and find ways to make content, like I try and get myself up, and if I can do that, I can't see why not, that I can do this, you know. I love this club, I fucking care about this club, I want to see us do well, but until then, look guys, let me know what you always think, let me know how you feel. As a Pies fan, I'm always, you know, wanting to have an opinion, always wanting others to have their say, and I can agree or disagree on that as well. Or maybe we just go again. Maybe we just think, okay, we've had 1 year of a little reset. Is that enough to really keep us going for that longer periods of time? But until my preview, until the full lineups on top of that, I will be talking about the full lineups and how I'm feeling as well. But until next time, bye everyone.